What is up, internet peoples? Today I'm going to show you one of my Borderlands 2 builds. It's the melee build for Krieg, and I just want to show you guys some insane melee damage while using Krieg. And I admit I am not the best Krieg player, and sometimes I die using Krieg, but the times I do get a hit on a melee, it is pretty insane, and like one hit killing. Like, it one hit kills everything. And today I just want to show y'all the melee build that I run with my Krieg on OP8 level 72. Yeah, I'm in the beatdown right here, fighting a bunch of enemies, because I want to show you guys the build in action. And I'm gonna get through this real quick, try to go through this as fast as I can, and see if this stuff helps you and if you actually want to use it. So of course we're just gonna go down Buzz Axe Rampage because it's the only thing you can put, and we're gonna go into Empty the Rage. We're gonna go into that because it gives you more melee damage, and if your shield is down or your magazine's empty, you get a double bonus. You get double melee damage from the actual skill. Feed the Meat got more max health and more shield recharge delay, and we're going to talk about that shield recharge delay later. Embrace the Pain, I'll get to that one later. And Strip the Flesh because it gives us more explosive damage, because I'm going to be using explosion melee Krieg. And I don't pick up like Diffuse or Thrill of the Kill, because Thrill of the Kill is useless to me, because when I get Release the Beast, I get instant health. Whenever I get a kill, I get instant health. And Light Diffuse, I don't use Light Diffuse. I don't like it, to be honest with you, because the extra explosive damage from Strip the Flesh, I can easily get that with my Norfleet. I can just shoot a Norfleet and I get the extra like bonus explosive damage, rather than get the dynamite sticks from Light Diffuse. Plus it's a lot faster to get it from a Norfleet blast. So that's why I never use Light Diffuse anymore. Redeem the Soul, you can pick up this skill if you want, if you're a pure solo character, or just do solo all the time, then you should not pick this up because it's not really useful. Salt the Wound. Salt the Wound is pretty good with melee damage and shotgun damage, because when you get the shield recharge delay from Embrace the Pain, if you want to pick that up, and from Feed the Meat, you get a longer shield recharge delay, and it says when you take damage from an enemy while your shield is down, you get more melee damage and shotgun damage, and that comes in handy. And I use these two shotguns right here, and I get a little bit of bonus damage from the Salt the Wound stacks, so that's always a plus. Silence the Voices, 500% melee damage. If you do not like hitting yourself, then you just have to pick up this skill right here. You just have to. 500% melee damage. Of course, it's boosted with my class mod, but the 12% chance, it doesn't seem like that at all, trust me. But I pick it up just because it's really worth it. And Release the Beast. Whenever your health gets down, then you just get like, you can instantly go into Badass Psycho Mutant and get some extra melee damage and damage reduction. Then after that, your Buzz Axe Rampage fully recharges, and that's useful since Buzz Axe Rampage takes a long time to recharge, like about 2 minutes, and it might not seem long, but it really is long when you're in battle. So that's it for the Mania tree, and we're gonna go to Bloodlust tree, and I'm gonna go into Blood-Filled Guns right here because I get the Bloodlust stacks. And I honestly don't like kill skills. I hate kill skills. Like, weapon swap speed with this character isn't relevant when you're using melee, because you're not going to be using guns a lot, of course. So I just get magazine just because I go down and I don't have Light Diffuse. I just have a huge Norfleet size, and I just like if I can't get up on a couple Norfoot blasts, I don't have to reload. I just have a bunch of bloodlust stacks to increase my magazine size. Then my class mod boosts Taste of the Blood, which gives me damage reduction up to 75%, and I get blood stacks per kill, which is a lot of bloodlust stacks, my bad. And next thing we're gonna go to is the Buzz Axe Bombardier, and this is part of the explosion melee build. Whenever you throw it, you get an explosion, and it does extra damage, which is pretty cool. Then I know I said I hate kill skills, but I'm gonna have to go with this one since it's boosted, and this seems to make sense with the grenade mod I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna show you that later. We get 20 bloodlust stacks every time we kill an enemy, and we get increased grenade damage per stack. It says you can hold 100 stacks. That's 200% grenade damage, which added to your grenade is about like 3 times the damage. That's how it processes it. And my grenade is very powerful. That 3 times damage is really gonna make a difference. So that's why I picked up that only kill skill. Now these two, you're pretty much gonna have to pick these if you don't like kill skills, because I don't like kill skills, and these are the only ones that help me the most, because Blood Trance just increases Buzz Axe Rampage, and you really want that if you want to get that extra melee damage. Boiling Blood, your bloodlust stacks, whenever they hit 100 or whatever number you're at, and you don't kill anything or you don't do damage, it's just gonna hold for like extra time. It's not that big of a deal, but I got it just because I wanted it. Nervous Blood, we're gonna skip that because of blood-filled magazines, and we're gonna go into Blood Explosion. Now, Blood Explosion, this is a really useful skill. If you do it, you're gonna do a lot of overkill damage with this melee build, and the Nova actually kills one of those lesser enemies, like midgets, the annoying little midgets. If you could just kill a regular psycho or a badass psycho, that is say goodbye to his little midget friend down there, because this Blood Explosion will just take care of it without you having to do anything. You could just like watch him explode. It's pretty hilarious actually. And overkill damage increases per stack, and it's added to the Nova. So just overkill things, and you'll get like a bunch of Blood Explosion chains. And we're gonna go to the Hellborn tree, and I know what you're thinking, it's all about fire, but this one skill, I just wanted to get it just because of this one skill where it increases melee damage, because I think a little extra 50% melee damage and weapon damage is worth it. So I wanted to pick that up. And like I said, I hate kill skills, so I'm not going to get that. And I wanted to get the burn damage because I have a fire butcher I'm going to show you guys later. I got a fire butcher, and I can set myself on fire and do more fire damage, so it helps out with the butcher a little bit. Pain's power, what it does and why I wanted it was because it got boosted by my class mod. It gives me more weapon and melee damage, and the on fire bonuses give me double damage, but the critical hit damage suffers. But since you're running a melee build, you're not gonna try and get criticals. I mean, you're just gonna hit the body or the torso, whatever, not the head, and you're just gonna like wreck face. You're not gonna be like trying to get criticals unless you have to actually throw your buzz axe and try to aim for the head if you're far away or something. And that's it for all the skills. And I'm gonna show you guys the weapons I use. Most of them are explosives, but that's what I'm trying to do. Explosive melee build. Some of these guns I don't use. Like I may have them, but I barely use them. But here we go with the Carnage. Carnage I mentioned in my other commando build video. It is fucking awesome. It is like a really great shotgun. Shoots rockets, does like 1.8 per rocket. Shoots 3 of them. Pretty awesome shotgun. Swift Rapier. This is a must-have for every melee build psycho. 200% melee damage, and it comes on all different elements. And I just got the fastest fire rate prefix. But if you can get your hands on a slag one, I know it's pretty hard, but if you can get your hands on it, it's pretty awesome. Like, this is really awesome. You just slag them and melee them. Butcher, like I said, with the Hellborn tree, is just one skill, but I mean, that one skill will kind of help out in a little bit. But I get it from Salt the Wound. You get extra shotgun damage, it's pretty awesome. A little bit extra fire damage could help out my melee. And the Norfleet, as I said, I think it's better than Light Diffuse because it gets you up real fast. And you don't have to worry about it like failing or getting close to anything because you just shoot this and bam, everything's dead. I'm not gonna show you the shield yet because that's what the build is mainly about. But Legendary Sickle, more melee damage, boosts all those melee skills. Really useful melee class mod. We're gonna go into Might and the Seraphs. I don't know if this is maxed out or not, but this is the highest one that I could find. 47% melee damage with the 56% plus the other percents. Oh my gosh, a lot of melee damage. And the other explosive weapon is gonna be the bonus package. And I picked the longbow. Well, I didn't pick the longbow. I just kind of got lucky in the torque vending machine. I got the longbow, 10 child grenades, but it really does 20 child grenades because they explode. Those 10 projectiles explode, and it is just like a carpet bomb. And like I said, with this skill, Fuel to Blood, the extra grenade damage from the boosted class mod can get it up to like 3 times the damage of the grenade, which is a lot of explosive damage, way much more than Norfleet, to be honest. At least I think it does. Yeah, it's probably way more than Norfleet. And what the whole point of the build is, why I wanted to just make this video, is because of Hide the Terramorphous. Now, I've seen people use the Flame of the Firehawk, I've seen people use like a Punchy or a Love Thumper, but I don't like my shield going down all the time, especially when I'm traveling places to places, like from this area to that area. So I just like tried to farm this thing, this Hide the Terramorphous, and I got it. I got Alkaline. I think it was Alkaline, but it wasn't as good as the grounded one because the grounded one, it gave me like 1.9 million damage, but this one gives me 2.1 mil. And that's a lot of Roy damage. Plus you get the extra Nova damage and Spike damage just because people will try to melee you, or you can just set off a Nova. That is a very strong Nova, like 5.6 mil. That is not a bad Nova. I know Flame of the Firehawk, I know that can beat that, but still, it's pretty nice having the extra damages. And especially with the little skill activating Hellborn Krieg or whatever. So I think this shield is like the best Krieg melee shield, or just all around shield, I guess. And a recharge delay, it's bad. Well, it's not bad, it's alright. And you can just enhance that with Embrace the Pain. If you want to put all your points into that, you get 5 extra seconds. Plus Feed the Meat, which gives you another like 2.5, which is about 7 seconds, 7.5 extra to your original recharge delay. And yeah, like you can use your Hide the Terramorphous like really great with this build. And the rapier, all you gotta do is just like slag them. Like just slag them whenever you get close to them. Take damage for a little bit, and then when your shield goes down, Nova, melee, release the beast, and I don't know, just wreck face. I'm not the best melee Krieg player, but I mean, I can survive with this build. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching my video, and I really appreciate the time. See you guys later.